The fifth round of the FIM Motocross World Championship brings us to northern Italy, where the area is simply stunning. And for the sporty, there's always something to do all year round. We're back in Pietramarata. Now, this hard-packed circuit here has been on the calendar since 1987 and has since then hosted 16 motocross GPs. But it's not just famous for motocross. In Portugal, Jorge Prado looked sporty all weekend, claiming his first GP win of the season. To breathe life into his MXGP Championship Challenge. However, Tim Gajser remains the top dog and is always happy to come back to a track where he claimed his 4th world title 2 years ago. He will also be cheered on by his travelling fans. Tom Vialle made it back-to-back GP wins in Portugal, but will not be wanting to look back at his experience here last year when he was powerless to prevent Maxime Renaux from claiming the MX2 title. Jago Hertz loves this track though and will be hopeful of extending his lead at the top of the MX2 standings. However, the event organisers have thrown in a little twist this year, reversing the track so that it rides in the opposite direction. How will that affect the racing? Well, we're about to find out at the MXGP of Trentino.
Alberto Ferrato takes us for a lap around the revised racetrack here at Trentino. Opposite direction, so it's a 180 first turn left over the foxhole shot line, and then at the end of pit straight, we drop downhill slightly into turn 2. We have a single jump there before we head uphill. Now, if you jump here, that's 22 metres. To triple is 35 metres. It'll be interesting to see if anybody does that in the race. Dropping downhill to turn 4. Over the bitchy tabletop, a lot of soft dirt has been brought in on this part of the racetrack. Heading uphill, a small step up into turn 5. We still have that 180 tight right to deal with though. And then likewise, downhill, you can see how hard the track is, how deep the ruts are going to be. They'll be jostling for position as they get on the gas. And again, the ground very hard. Expect the braking bumps to develop quite significantly over the course of the weekend. Through turn 8, over the left, and then a small Monster Energy tabletop jump takes us to the furthest corner from the start line, a tight right, some shallow waves coming back in the opposite direction. There'll be some big old braking bumps through there as well as the day goes on. In front of the Monster Energy rig, we have the big tabletop, and then Monster Energy Mountain just here. And then as we peel right, we've got to be careful, hit this straight, there's a step down, taking us through the valley. Again, they brought in a lot of soft dirt on this part of the racetrack, really built it right up. Shallow waves on the exit, and then stepping up onto the plateau through this, what will be a very fast sweeping right-hander. Over the city roller, tightening up, a single here, continuing right, dropping downhill. This is Gajser corner over on the right-hand side. We end up going through this left. This is the Monster Energy finish line jump here. And as we come into land, we have a quick left, right, back down past pit lane to start another lap here at Trentino. A brand new circuit here at Trentino, running in the opposite direction. drops cleanly for everybody. Important, and how crucial will this first turn be in race 1? Vialle with his 4th foxhole shot of the season. Oh, Hogmo out of 10th place. Benetton leaves the door open. Adamo gets through, but Benetton replies immediately, gets himself back into that 4th place. But hard charging this from Adamo. Adamo gets down the inside of Benetton, moves himself into 4th. Gifting has been off, so Gifting trying to get himself back up out of 3rd place. Gifting 9th place, handing a 3rd position to Andrea Adamo. And who's going to come out on top in this battle, or is it going to end in tears? The last time we said that, it actually did, between Prado and Hurlings in Germany. And Kietz does go down the inside. He's got to control it though. He does. Kietz into 3rd on lap 16. Vialle under pressure from Harup, looking for new lines, looking for a way through. Harup desperate, and the enthusiasm and the passion there on Dixon, urging his man on. Harup bearing down on the Frenchman once again, making Vialle think all the while his radar is on. Is he left? Is he right? The slightest mistake between one of these two will determine the outcome, you feel. Oh, Vialle! Almost off the bike, almost threw away the lead. A lucky escape for the race leader. This is going to be a big final lap for these two. The 1 lap board goes out now. The gap between them, less than half a second. Oh, and Harup off the side of the track. That's it. Vialle will take the points. Tom Vialle wins race 1, takes his 30th career race win. He does it here at Trentino. Good, clean gate drop. Apart from Adamo, I think, getting stuck behind the gate. Iago Kietz in 10th place. Another poor start for the championship leader. That red plate may come under threat today. Vialle with another foxhole shot, his 5th of the campaign. So the 2 French riders, Tom Vialle, Thibaut Benetton. De Wolf jumps long, has no choice, takes 2nd from Benetton. And Adamo. So disappointment for Andrea Adamo, 4th in race 1. He won't score in race 2. Top left corner, look, slid off, and then high sides and then threw himself down. Iago Kietz down again, and the front brake is jammed on. Iago Kietz into pit lane, and that's it. Iago Kietz race is done. What a turnaround here in Trentino. The Big Van World MTX Kawasaki looking like he is going to seriously challenge. He nips down the inside, he'll have the line on the exit. Gifting has to yield, Harup goes through. He now moves into 7th place. Did he go inside? Yes, he did. And that'll be a podium on the final lap. A clinical move for Harup. Mikkel Hara makes it 3 in a row. Second overall, Kyle Wolf. But Tom Vialle, 2 wins out of 2. Top step of the podium, championship leaders red plate.
Yeah, I mean, to do 3 in a row is just unbelievable. Actually, I didn't know that I had to pass him. I was just going for it anyway because I thought a point is a point in the championship, you know. But first of all, I want to say thank you to Big Red World, MTX, DRT Kawasaki, because without them I couldn't have done it. No, this one honestly feels really, really good. And huge thank you to everybody at home as well watching. I really like the support.
Nell'84 sono arrivato tanto così alla vittoria del titolo e quindi sarebbe stato il primo pilota italiano a essere campione del mondo, Michele lo fu e quindi vabbè, però va bene, è stata un'occasione persa ma la vita è questa, vuol dire che doveva andare così. Il Team AD è nato in contemporanea, io mi ricordo ho fatto una visita medica a Rizzoli, mi aveva diagnosticato un ginocchio abbastanza malandato. L'ortopedico mi disse guarda se continui questa attività penso nel giro di qualche anno te vai zoppo. Disse, ma da Bologna arrivare a casa ho deciso che la domenica dopo sarei andato con un giovane ragazzo che avevo visto gareggiando e siamo andati a fare la prima gara dell'Europeo, ho organizzato praticamente in qualche ora, ho dato le mie moto, il mio meccanico e siamo andati insieme e da lì è iniziata l'esperienza diciamo da pilota a seguire i piloti. Da lì a poco ho conosciuto Chicco Chiodi, è stato il primo vero pilota che io ho avuto. Siamo arrivati a un pelo dal campionato del mondo, poi ci siamo ritrovati dopo un paio di anni e con lui abbiamo vinto 2 titoli mondiali e poi l'anno dopo con Puzzar, che ho incontrato nella fine della sua carriera, ma che comunque sono riuscito a fargli tirare fuori ancora un anno di grinta in cui ha vinto ancora un altro titolo e quindi quelle sicuramente le cose più belle, cioè 3 titoli mondiali nella 125, la classe fra l'altro dove io ho corso tutta la vita. Mio figlio Marco, che quando mi ha fatto capire che avrebbe voluto provare a fare questo sport, io l'ho assecondato, quindi ho diciamo, parcheggiato una decina d'anni il team. Poi quando lui si è divertito, ha vinto i suoi titoli, ha vinto le sue gare, quando anche lui ha deciso che era finita, diciamo il ciclo era completato, siamo ripartiti insieme in questa nuova avventura e siamo qui adesso, cioè non è roba tanto vecchia, questa è roba abbastanza recente, roba di 4-5 anni.
I have a lot of memories from my career. I won the European Championship in 2015 and actually 2015 was one of my last years as a racer because in 16 I raced in MXGP for the last year and then in 17 I changed job and we started the team with my father. 2017 with Gianluca Facchetti we took the Junior World Championship 125. And after came in our team Mattia Guadagnini, that he was our main rider for until 2020. Then we had Alberto Forato, that some really good results. We went to the Motocross of Nations with him. Every year we try to bring up some new names and try to surprise everyone.
Con Fanti, che è un'esperienza con una casa italiana giovane, tutte persone entusiaste, un'esperienza bellissima che stiamo vivendo e Marco ci si è buttato giustamente capo e piedi e siamo qui adesso con Nicolas. L'anno scorso abbiamo vinto il campionato europeo e quest'anno stiamo provando un passo più, forse anche troppo lungo, ma io penso che prima della fine dell'anno farà qualcosa di buono.
Me and my father, we try to mix our experience, you know. I find the challenge very exciting. Me and my father, we can work together very well, and we try to mix my experience with his experience. And I can work really well with the young riders, but he always has many tips that you really sometimes don't think about, so this really helps a lot. It's important that we are together, and together I think we can make the difference.
I think there's something in the, you know, in how they teach you to do motocross, how to become a professional rider, how to be professional in life, and to do the right things at the right moment.
Nicholas Lapucci, Pentic Factory Team-Matic, is your EMX 250 champion 2021.
Yeah, European was so good for me, especially because my career was like ups and downs, and finally I found my way, and yeah, I took the European Championship, and this year we step up to MXGP. It's a big challenge. We decided to switch up to 450 after the first race, no pressure. For me, top 15 every race will be so good, and yeah, why not top 10 at the end of the season will be perfect.
Fly Racing 15-second board goes up. Who will it be that grabs that foxhole shot? Prado and Siwa duke it out, but it's Koldenhoff across the line for the foxhole shot. As Koldenhoff leads, Gajser up to second, Prado third, Siwa fourth, Evans in fifth place. Fourth place now as he goes past Siwa. Flares and atmosphere through this final corner for Gajser. Alvin Osland was that Jacoby running him out of the way. Meanwhile, 3/4 of a second separated Koldenhoff and Gajser as they hit the line at the end of lap 6. Gajser being urged on by the Slovenian contingent there. There's a mix of Italian and Swiss in there as well, but mostly Slovenian. Is there going to be a pass there of a similar nature, or is it going to be at the top of the hill? Well, Koldenhoff goes defensive, he's got no choice. But now Gajser is in the perfect position to go around the outside here, but Koldenhoff keeps him to the outside. No way through for the Slovenian. Koldenhoff really rolling up his sleeves and prepared to do battle. I was going to say, better drive around the outside, but he commits to the inside this time around. He's going to have to dig his elbows out. That's exactly what he does. He takes over the lead. The fans are going to go balmy. After 11 laps, Gajser leads. But Mitch Evans, great to see the Australian back up there fighting. There is Valana just off the back of that trio, getting closer to Maxime Renault. Maxime Renault pushes down the inside. He takes over the place from the Australian, who tries to get on the gas early. And Renault goes through into fifth. Valandra neatly up the inside of Evans, just got on the gas, drifted through the turn. And he does close the door. Renault got close enough to absolutely execute the move perfectly. He also needed his teammate to just back off as well. Renault now fourth. But Tim Gajser rounds the hillside, drops down for the final time, fans on their feet, flares, and what a spectacular scene that is. Gajser wins race 1. Second for Koldenhoff, third for Prado. The Fly Racing 15-second board up for the final time today. Gate drops here, MXGP race 2. Jorge Prado, can he hold the tight line? Yes, he can. He comes away with a foxhole shot. Oh, Jeremy Seewer goes and pops a triple on the opening lap. And a problem for Prado, he stalls the engine. That was very, very strange. He's now put himself under pressure. Gajser leads. Tim Gajser though, looking like, oh, Seewer goes down! Picks himself up in third, hands second to Brian Bogus. How you doing, Chipper? Bogus down! What a crazy couple of corners! Bogus, who has a word with the bank and stalls the engine. Out of fourth place, Brian Bogus. Ferrato sides down the inside, taking no prisoners. Gajser 10.5 seconds clear at the moment of Seewer, but this is second, third, fourth and fifth in that same corner on the same straight heading up to the step up. Seewer, Renault, Prado, Ferrato. Ferrato gone, Ferrato's gone in the corner. That's the waved yellows. Alberto Ferrato out of fifth place. The Italians applaud his move though, watch this. Oh, bike just buries itself in the dirt, launches him off the side. But this guy here is absolutely taking the pistachio today. 2 race wins are on the cards, and the way that he's doing it, just so cool, calm and calculated. Absolutely locked onto his teammate, isn't he, Renault? And he may just find a way through here. He does, he closes down the door. We have a change for second, and we have a change in the podium as well. Seewer is third, Prado fourth, but the podium, Gajser, Renault and Prado. Downhill for the final time, 2:43. Tim Gajser goes past his fans, gives them a quick nod of appreciation. Tim Gajser wins race 2. He wins the MXGP of Trentino. Renault second, Seewer third, Prado fourth, Bogus fifth, as quick as that. But Tim Gajser, his 37th Grand Prix victory here at the MXGP of Trentino.
Reversing the track here in Pietro Murata certainly produced some memorable moments. Tim Gajser delighted his fans with a dominant display to extend his MXGP championship lead, while Tom Vialle took advantage of a bad day for Jago Hirtz to take possession of the red plate in MX2. We'll now take a 1-week break before coming back to your screens with the MXGP of Latvia. Ciao!